When the state said yes to a major resort project in Tupper Lake, it triggered a war of sorts between developers and environmentalists. Those in favor say that it'll rescue a ravaged economy. Those opposed, however, say that it will ruin the natural beauty of the Adirondacks. Now, you might think that you don't have a dog in this fight, but as court costs climb, you paid for it. Here now is Liz Bishop with a story that you'll see only on 6.
You as a taxpayer are paying for this lawsuit.
Tupper Lake developer Tom Lawson has a plan he says will turn poverty into paradise.
We're trying to put hundreds of people to work in a community that is tremendously depressed.
But when the state said yes to this plan to create the Adirondack Club and Resort, a 6,300-acre development that Lawson swears will reshape the landscape of the Adirondacks and ensure the financial future of the residents, environmentalists lined up in court to save what they say is already paradise. And after years of wrangling, there is no middle ground.
But with the developer, it was his way or the highway.
I'm not butting heads with them. They're refusing to negotiate with me.
The tug of war between developers and environmentalists began 10 years ago. But even with a hard-fought APA approval, the project hasn't started yet and may not. Despite that, Lawson is in for millions.
I, as a developer, and my partners have invested vast amounts of money into this project.
And it turns out, as a New York State taxpayer, you have too. It's a strange twist, but your taxpayer dollars have helped the APA to cover its legal fees. Now, the agency has a long history of protecting the environment from development, but this time around, it's the one being sued for siding with developers.
This is Big Tupper, once a thriving local ski area that is now operated solely by volunteers. It is the centerpiece of the project that features 10 square miles of great camps and condos surrounded by luxury playthings like new ski lifts, a lodge, a marina, even an equestrian center.
The precedent is a dangerous and ruinous precedent. We would lose the Adirondack Park if that happened.
The frustration is this small group of environmental terrorists. They should be working with us to make this an environmentally friendly project.
State Senator Betty Little supports the project.
In my mind, it's sore loser. You know, had the project been denied, they wouldn't be doing that because they wanted their way.
But Bauer stands firm.
When you start to cut up a forest tract, it's not just where the houses are located and the yards around them, but it's all of the connecting roads and connecting infrastructure that contribute to forest fragmentation.
Lawson laughs at that.
The park was founded for humans and animals to live together.
But can they? The village is cooling its heels while the lawsuit plays out.
It's unfortunate that we have to waste this time, energy, and state taxpayers' dollars, but at least they're doing it for a cause that the people in this small community believe is a worthwhile effort.
We need this desperately.
We counted a half dozen empty storefronts on Tupper Lake's main business district, one actually on either side of the Adirondack Club offices. But Lawson says all that changes in an instant when they get the approval.
The future of the Adirondacks for the population is at stake, yes.
Not the environment.
No.
This is like a prize fight, you know, it's a 12-round fight. 2 years ago in February, we won. And now they want there to be a 13th round.
We ruffled some feathers in Tupper Lake, and that's unfortunate. But we are committed to this lawsuit as the right thing to do to save the Adirondacks.
Liz Bishop, CBS 6 News, Tupper Lake.
The Appellate Division of State Supreme Court will be hearing arguments sometime at the start of the year and then make a decision probably by late spring.